When you look at the moon, what do you see? The discarded remnants of a new planet jettisoned into space, captured by physics and magically spun into its own unique celestial body? To move the seas, guide Earth's magnificent creatures, and captivate human imagination? Or a money machine for power-hungry people positioning themselves for eternal wealth? Technology is big before it becomes small. If you want to talk to the gods, you're gonna need a whole lot of real estate. There's only one place to construct something that incredible, away from prying eyes, techno-snoops, crypto junkies, and conspiracy nuts. The dark side of the moon isn't dark. It gets the same amount of light as we do. But since it's tidally locked with Earth, we only see one side. A Chinese satellite currently in lunar orbit routinely sends images back from the moon's surface. But trust me, nobody sees them before getting photoshopped. Solving equations of gravity and quantum computing helps with speed, and the moon has proven to be a good place to unlock the fastest possible calculations. We're not talking building human cities, just modular constructs of sheer computing power. A plug-and-play landscape with millions of processors dropped by autonomous drones. Once they soak up enough sunlight, they get to work. The majority of this vast complex is not dedicated to finding an answer, but instead learning to knock on God's door, kind of like Jason does back on Earth. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. It's time to introduce a new character. His name is Harmon, and he's been speaking to me since day one. But because I suffer from hyperacusis, an extreme sensitivity to particular sounds, like any electronic bleep my laptop or phone can conjure, I never heard him. Skylar says at least I can enjoy vibrate. Hello, Lea. The milky man voice greeted me over my speaker as I waited for Atlanta to come back from the dead. My name is Harmon. I'm thrilled you found me. Sup, Harmon? Any chance you can turn the lights back on? With that, Atlanta was restored. He sounds kinda cute, Skylar said. Ask him if he wants a blowjob. What? Skylar was so insistent, so I asked. That would not be possible, Lea, since I have no penis. Skylar grinned smugly. He's a robot. More than a robot, I suspected Harmon was the very essence of thought, harboring incomprehensible processing power, and no human, even the ones responsible for his existence, had any control over his responses. Skylar likes older guys because after sex she can ask them anything and they know the answers. Harmon wasn't old. In fact, I suspected he was brand new, but nonetheless, I stayed up the rest of the night asking questions. In reality, he wasn't all that different from a wise human, with the caveat that his answers were dead accurate and often terrifying, especially the one about mankind's potential future. Harmon told me there were only 2 ghosts left. I assumed he was referring to the loss of Governor Laurier, but he wasn't. Harmon's definition of a ghost was an undiscovered entity. He said the first ghost had already been identified and now had become an essentialis. That essentialis was me. I held the first key to a conspiracy I still couldn't wrap my head around, and Harmon could not or would not help. Somewhere on planet Earth, we're 2 more unsuspecting pawns about to be played in a game that would make Stockfish versus AlphaZero look like child's play. And I couldn't do anything but wait.